All right, so 3 weeks ago, I feel
Yay!
like you guys finally made it to the location of the mushrooms that Candy had you looking for your quite a bit of a gold reward. You guys met some mushroom monsters that surprisingly Desiree was able to talk to, and you were able to talk your way out of a conflict with them at the promise of never returning, or else they will attack you. You guys bamfed out of there as soon as you could. I still hear an echo. I'm gonna hit somebody. Minari, push the talk on,
But
please. Do you know how?
No.
If you go
Yes,
into,
I do know. I just don't want.
too bad.
Okay, muting.
God. You guys met at the designated location for the drop-off for the drugs, which was a bathhouse owned by Zentarum, which you guys met one of the members, known as Sindar, who is human. It was a pretty short meeting. There was also some drow there, and also a cloaked figure who was picked up on as someone familiar by Versailles, and was also seemed to be giving off a rather powerful magical aura when they detect magic was done by Charade. His detect magic was dispelled, however, by this cloaked figure without revealing who they were. As far as that, I believe Versailles shared that it was Ragna was the name of the character.
No, Versailles didn't say. Wait, did you?
I did.
You did. Okay,
I definitely did.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
remember.
I'm pretty sure.
Never mind. Ignore
I'm
me.
pretty sure she did.
Like,
Charade also had a dream about wandering in the city of the dead. He seems to be being drawn to some sort of light, some sort of feeling entity, something that's drawing him towards this place, making him want to follow it and go towards it. However, he woke up before he has a chance to reach it. Versailles also spoke to Magister Lumiere, who is not a Magister, who is notified Magister of the possibility that Ragna has been located. He has a spell that is a variation of the scrying spell that allows you to scry on somebody by essentially teleporting yourself near them in the astral plane. There is risk of being caught, though, because if they pick up on it and have the ability to, I guess, interact with the astral plane, they could do something to you. It puts you at harm's risk for about a minute. But that is something that Versailles has a scroll for, and when leveled up high enough for it, we'll be able to add it to your spell book. There's also word of the possibility of someone looking for Desiree. That matches the description of someone that's familiar to all of you. With also a small, dark-skinned elf girl. Desiree also pays Durnan a small amount of gold to notify her if they show up, because I believe Milano was the one that told them that you guys hang out at the tavern a lot because you're a bunch of drunks. Otherwise, it was just Garmon, Fessik, Versailles, I believe. And was Charade in the tavern too?
Eventually, I think so.
Yeah,
okay, I think it was all of you but Desiree.
Yep.
Well, Fessik went off after Desiree.
Okay, so it was Garmon, Versailles, and Charade who are in the tavern as a figure, actually it was, a figure walks up behind Charade, and he feels a tug on his shoulder, and he turns around, and there he sees a man dressed in very fine clothes, similar to Kiri's appearance, as well as a small elven girl behind him, kind of hiding behind his leg. And that's where we'll pick up our session today.
I'm
Um,
still in the room upstairs in the tavern with my shadow dog that no one can see.
yeah, you're off away from everybody, so it's just Charade and Garmon at this point. But Charade, you feel the tug and you turn around and you see this figure. I apologize. I'm looking for someone, and I was hoping that you might be able to assist.
This tug is from Kiri?
Yes.
Oh.
Or who looks like Curie.
Kiri! Where have you been?
He kind of he seems a little taken aback with how loud you say that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just got a headache from making myself yell. Where have you been? We were looking for you. Are you well? Are you okay?
Are you were looking for me?
Well, yes. I mean,
You-
you're our friend.
You
My
are
friend.
Curie, aren't you?
I don't know a man by that name.
What's your name?
I go by Echo.
He's a mimic. Where's Fessik?
Fessik went off after Desiree.
We could use him at this point.
No, you probably aren't. I don't know if you're familiar with the nobility in this city, but my name's Echo Zernel.
Echo Zernel. Oh, Echo Zernel. Yeah. Ixnay the Entarimze. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast. God, what's that magic ice spell I use? Detect magic,
Uh
and just kind of scan him, see if he has anything on him.
huh.
If
He
he's-
does. Let me double check something.
Would we know who this is?
Make a history check if you want. He does appear to be holding a some sort of magical item on him. It's an enchantment. Also, the young girl behind him is also giving an aura of an abjuration-based spell on her cloak that she's wearing. Garmon, you have no idea.
And who exactly do you think we can help you find?
Well, it isn't myself per se. It's kind of a long story, but this young lady here is looking for someone. Apparently, she doesn't have a family, someone that wanders on the street, but appears to be looking for a Desiree, I believe. I was told that you were seen hanging out with her here.
She's not here right now. This is hardly
And
a place.
And the
children.
little girl that's kind of standing behind him is she's very, you could tell she's very reluctant to leave and kind of hiding behind his legs still.
Sure.
I don't know if they're related or if they've known each other. I'm not sure. I found her wandering the streets and she seems like she needed help. I have been keeping her safe until we saw her. We were told to take her to a music shop not far from here, but they said that you were all gone on some sort of trip.
Yeah, we just returned. Charade, if you want to keep them company, I'll go see if I can find Desiree.
Sure. Yeah, maybe with bringing her here, we can get some answers. Do you have anywhere safe we can keep them?
I mean, I'm sure we can just grab one of the rooms upstairs. Maybe see if Versailles wants to hang out.
All right,
And with
let's
that,
do
I'll
that.
walk out of the tavern and head towards Milano.
Okay. They're just kind of standing there.
Right, grab a room. Ex-
Right.
Excuse
So
me.
I don't tend to usually go to establishments like this, but
I mean, this kind of environment is hardly appropriate for a child. Let me find a room. Excuse me. Durnan! Durnan!
he looks at you.
Can we borrow a room? Conference room? Meeting? You know, usual.
He just kind of points up towards the direction of the literal meeting room that you guys always use.
Isn't it? I thought it was Garmon's like bedroom.
Well, you guys also go to Garmon's bedroom too.
We get around a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Versailles, what are you doing?
I'm trying to teach Butterscotch how to, be a dog that's real, but
no
it's
one else
not
can
working
see.
because it's not a real dog. But I'm trying. I'm in the bed.
It's kind of like, and it's weird. It has, even to you, it has somewhat of an ethereal kind of look to it, where it's kind of like it has a physical shape to you, but it almost seems like it's the outlines generated by like kind of like smoke that kind of falls to the ground. And you can command it, and it's doing exactly everything that you say word for word.
Okay, then I'm gonna have it fetch me a drink. Or fetch me a waiter who can bring up a drink. Invisibly somehow. That's not possible, is it? Okay.
Unfortunately, it isn't super smart. It obeys simple actions.
Play dead.
It goes away.
No. That was a waste of a spell slot. God damn it. Alright. Well, Sour, I'm gonna open the door and come out.
Okay. And coming out of the whatever room that you were in, I don't remember what room you were in. Probably Garmon's room.
Oh yeah.
You see Charade speaking to what appears to be Echo, and a small girl behind him.
Oh my god, as soon as I see Echo, I'm gonna point a finger at him. And I'm gonna mouth furiously, in a whisper, Echo. And then I'm gonna march toward him and make myself known to him. Hey there.
He kind of as you're like walking down towards the actual bar area, he's a little wide-eyed when he sees you kind of step out of one of the rooms, and you start walking towards him. Of Versailles.
Echo, brother, what have you been doing this whole time?
I've been busy. What brings you to? Brings you to this establishment?
What do you mean? You're hanging out with my friend Charade here. Why shouldn't I be here?
Do you know
He's my
him?
friend too. Yeah, I run with him.
He seems rather
We're
loud.
crewing together. Yeah, well, a lot of things have changed since we last spoke, which was like a week ago? It seems like forever ago.
I've been rather busy doing Cyrano stuff.
And who's this? I look at his companion.
And he kind of bends down and kind of like whispers. It's on. You kind of hear him. Come on, you can introduce yourself. And she kind of peeks out her head out a little bit. My name's Lyra.
Oh my god, she's so cute. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but yeah, I'm gonna kneel down to her level a little.
Hold on, let me reveal some stuff.
Cool.
So Echo will be under nobility. You guys should be able to see it there. And then there.
Oh, Lyra, honey, are you okay?
And she kind of hides again behind the. Goes like, she's a little shy.
Oh no. Echo, what have you done to this poor girl?
I didn't do anything. I found her on the street, like I said.
Oh, you found her
Oh
on
wait,
the
I
street. Is that what
apologize.
nobles do these days? Just pick children
No,
off the street.
it's not like that at all.
I recommend we continue this conversation
What are you?
inside.
Why are you? Who are you? And he's asking you, charade. How do you know her?
Oh, this one?
Yes,
Well,
you're not doing anything
go.
dangerous, are you?
Me, dangerous. No, of course not.
So what if we are Echo? What is that to you?
I'm just a question.
Hmm. Well, yeah, Charade's right though. We should talk more in private.
Very well. Do you have a place to
maybe.
talk?
Yeah. Here's the meeting room.
All right, so you guys will all pile into the meeting room.
Come on, little one.
Yeah.
You get to sit in the boss's chair. It's nice, big leather. Don't touch the buttons. We haven't got the projector fixed
Yeah.
yet.
And I'm gonna whisper to Charade. Maybe before she sits in the boss's chair, we should move it away from that one soggy corner that smells like pee. Just a pro tip.
And she kind of pulls on Echo's leg, and he kind of goes to her level. And I don't really like him. He's pointing at She's pointing at Charade. It's fine. They're gonna help. They're gonna bring you to Desiree, right?
Why is she looking for Desiree?
I don't know. She told me that she was looking for this person.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at Charade. Does she seem like I'm gonna kind of pull Charade away from earshot and be like, did you like detect magic? Like, is she cool? Is she good to meet Desiree? Like,
Well,
and everyone else, like, she's not just like a little walking bomb or something, right?
I don't know if I'm one to judge. I think she's okay. I mean, I did see some spells, abjuration, maybe some sort of protection charm.
That might be.
Might
That
explain
goes
why
work.
she's still alive on the streets. I mean, we need to know more. We're assuming too much.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see what we can get out of him and her. But he'll be easier to talk to.
And he kind of. So Versailles, how has everything been?
Oh, we won the tournament. Then we went to that noble dinner, which was a disaster.
I heard about that.
Yeah. Are you aware that God, who's the noble guy who was killed? There was one that or not killed, but like robbed at the noble party.
Robbed?
Or I don't know. It's been so long. I don't remember what I'm trying
Well,
to say.
we were invited, but father wasn't too fond in going.
Oh, Echo. I say this. I always say
I did
this.
hear
Fuck your
Mathilda went
father.
with you.
Hmm?
Mathilda did tell me that you went with her.
Yeah, no, that we had a great time together. You know.
Good.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'd rather.
I've been pestering her the past week, asking her if she's seen you. She assures me that you've been okay. Have you been seeing her this week as well?
I told her that I was going to be busy. Again, family stuff. Unfortunately, I'd rather not share.
Echo, I'm gonna look at him a little hurt. Like, I thought we were family. The fuck are you doing, keeping secrets from me?
It's something important that I have to keep to myself for now. Go ahead and make an insight check if you want.
Okay.
Both of us?
Mm-hmm. Totally can if you want. Charade. You're not really sure, Versailles. I mean, obviously there's something up, but she can't really point out anything. Charade, he's definitely hiding something from her. He's withholding information.
You know, this is a safe place. You can drop the act. You are Curie, aren't you? You're
I-
obviously holding on to something.
I apologize, but I assure you that I've never heard this name before.
You've already lied possibly more than once since we've been here.
With that insight check also, you will also know that he is not lying about not knowing who this Curie person is.
I'm gonna look at Charade. Okay, so my hunch was right. There's some sort of connection between Echo and Curie, this Curie person.
Do you know who this man is?
I haven't met this Curie, but
Maybe you could talk to me about him. The name sounds familiar. Not that I met him, but it sounds oddly like I know the name.
I don't know. He's apparently some associate of theirs that. Did you say he had some history with the library as well? Sorry, Echo. I told Charade about the whole library thing.
Well, yes. I mean, that's. We've heard about our friend Curie and another one named Sova, and
He seems to be a little taken aback by that. A little frustrated.
these two colleagues of ours that were trapped in the library. And
Let's wait till everyone's here. How about that?
all right,
Okay.
but please divulge everything this time.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never met you before.
Too curious.
Anyway, this is starting to hurt my head. I'm gonna go down to Durna and see if I can organize some food for this party that's about to happen.
Okay,
I'll
you
leave.
go do that. So it's just Charade, Echo, and Lyra. Lyra? What did I say? Sorry, Lyra.
Well, I suppose we can stop talking about you for a moment. How about her? You said you found her on the streets. Is she okay?
Yes, she seems fine, but something, like I said, she kind of was asking for help. I didn't feel like it was a good idea for her to be running around by herself. She says that she doesn't have a family. One of the
Well,
orphans here, probably.
and how do you know Desiree, little one? Who told you?
I need you to make a charisma check.
Crap. Do I have my mask on or off? Just joking.
I'll say she still doesn't respond to you, but she is not as. She just kind of nods her head. She just shakes her head no.
Okay. It's all right. You don't have to answer. Will you at least tell me yes or no by shaking your head?
What's the question?
Will you answer me yes or no by shaking your head? That's the first question.
She'll shake her head yes, or she'll nod her head. Sorry.
Okay, that works. Are you related to Desiree?
She just shakes her. She says no.
Have you ever met Desiree before?
She says no.
Okay. Would you like something to drink?
She kind of looks up at Echo, and he kind of just shrugs. She nods her head. Yes.
Okay. Don't worry. Go to make yourself comfortable, and we'll get you something to drink, and we'll find Desiree.
Okay. And as this is going on, Garmon, you eventually make it to the music shop. They're like outside, kind of behind an alley. You probably see Fessik, kind of probably like chucking rocks at the wall or something. I don't know.
Are you chucking rocks at the wall, Fessik?
I don't know. Probably not. How long have I
He's
been
doing
standing
something.
there?
Oh, this entire time, probably. A few
That long.
hours. Couple hours.
Yeah. Probably just like picking stuff up and throwing it around and getting real bored.
I'm gonna pick up a pebble and throw it at him and just ping him in the head lightly.
Make a attack roll.
Is he in front of me or behind me?
A ranged attack.
What do I add to that?
It just make a shot with your pistol.
Okay.
Shoot him.
That's a dex attack. It's a ranged attack.
That's a 26.
That definitely hits him. Fessik, you take out 1 point of bludgeoning damage as a rock pings you in the head, and you turn around and it's Garmon.
I pick up a bigger rock.
Oh shit! I was gonna wave him out like no.
I
Come here.
fucking wing it at him hard.
Make a ranged attack.
Yeah, put my character sheet on it. I think I have a +4 dex. It's not great. It's a 13.
Oh, that misses.
Garmon, you're able to duck out of the way as a large brick flies next to you.
Fessik, come here.
I pick up another rock as I'm walking towards it.
It was a little joke. Come on, man.
I drop it on his foot. What?
So, you know the guy that Desiree was talking about?
Uh-huh.
Not Kiri, for one. For two, at the tavern.
Uh-huh. We'll go get her. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
She's here, right? She didn't leave?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Great. We'll knock on the door. Or I'm assuming it's open, right? It's like midday.
Yeah, it's a shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in.
You would walk in and Desiree would probably look bored at the register of the music
No,
shop.
I definitely look confused because I just watched Garmon knock on the fucking door.
I just shrug. Sorry, manners, you know?
This is a business and we're open.
Yeah,
We
I
don't
get
have
it.
to knock.
Come on.
Do you do this at every single store? Because
yeah.
I really don't even remember this happening. But to be fair, I have walked in first at pretty much every store we've actually gone to together, so I don't know. Maybe I just learned something about you today. But you should probably cut that out.
You hear a call. You hear a call from the back. Desiree, I hope you're not yelling at the customer.
It's okay. I know this one. It's fine.
Oh.
He's not here for instruments.
You
So,
don't know.
Do you have an instrument you would like to get fixed, sir?
Sure don't.
Exactly. What do you...
We need to go back to the awning portal.
Is my person here?
Yeah, but it's not who you think it is.
Okay.
It looks like Kiri, but he introduced himself as Echo.
Echo Zaranel.
Yeah, that.
Oh, okay.
Do I recognize that name?
Are you in the
I
music shop
recognize
right now?
that name.
Am I what?
Are you in the music shop right now while they're discussing this?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because Milano's in here.
Oh, she's in the back.
She could be in here.
I can see through the window.
Anyway, do we recognize that name?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Come on, smart brain.
17.
Ooh. Look
Damn.
at you, Fessik, knowing shit. History. 19.
19. So Fessik, that sounds like the last name sounds like one of the people that you probably robbed from.
Oh.
You don't know the family per se, but you know of the family from that instance. Desiree, they are one of the nobility of this city. And you would also know that I don't remember. Did you know about Versailles' background somewhat? No.
I
Did I ever tell
don't
you that?
think so.
Okay.
I think she'd like.
She
talked about
just
a
told
brother
us
or
that she
something.
was a noble and she had a brother and not. I mean, I know about the family history, yes. We did go
Okay.
over that.
You don't know about the Zarinels in that instance, but you do know of them, that they are one of the nobility in this city. They tend to have a little bit more sway when it comes to the northernmost ward in the city. But that's pretty much it. I don't think you've never met them.
Okay, what
Cool.
does a Zernel
They are
want
they
with
are
me?
tieflings.
So he has a little girl with him. I didn't ask for her name before I left, honestly.
That's really rude of you.
Yeah, well, I was trying to, get here as quickly as, these stubby little legs can carry me.
Well, I guess I better go one sec.
But
No.
little girl is the one looking for you, not him.
Okay, now that's weird.
Yeah.
1 second. I'll peek around to the back of the workshop
You
where
see-
Milano's at.
See Milano with like working on an instrument right now, very focused, trying to restring this violin.
Hey, so shop's empty and I guess some business just came up, so I gotta run. Love you.
Okay.
I'll try to be back soon, but I probably won't be back until tonight because there's a. You know that kid and Curie looking guy who showed up the other day?
Yeah.
It's the kid who's looking for me, and I'm very concerned.
Oh. What? Why would a kid be looking for you?
I don't know, but I gotta go find out, so have fun. Shop's empty,
Okay.
nobody's in here.
She kind of with like strings in her hand and like pliers in the other. She's just kind of, oh, okay. And you walk out.
It's fine. You'll be fine.
Thanks for the help.
I'm just gonna yell, sorry, bye.
All right. You guys leaving?
Put my sun hat on before we go.
Mm-hmm.
Lego.
And away we go.
All right. Eventually you guys come to the Yawning Portal Tavern. You walk in and there's no one in sight at first.
It's
I
like,
told him to go upstairs, so
when you say no one, do you mean like
No
it's-
one that you know.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is it?
No, everyone's
empty?
dead.
Oh no!
Charade and Versailles are like hanging off of the balcony dead.
Oh no!
Hmm.
This is why you never trust children. Anyway, I'll go up to Garmon's room.
They're not in Garmon's room.
Oh, god damn it. Well,
I want to get a straw from Durnan before I go up.
Room.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a
You got a straw. I don't know why they have a straw at a bar, but
Makes
to mix
drinks.
the drinks.
sure.
Sure, get out of here.
He uses his finger.
You.
Let you guys step into the second floor meeting room that you guys have grown accustomed to. And as you step inside, you see Charade and Versailles and this man that looks awfully a lot like Carrie, and the little girl still not sitting and kind of hiding behind Echo.
This is weird. This is really weird.
It looks very awkward.
This is weird.
There's
Hi,
a sense of
friend.
awkwardness in the air.
This is my brother Echo.
Brother.
Not by blood.
Clearly.
Still weird.
And this is this lovely little darling here is Lyra. She's
Lyra.
looking for Desiree.
Hmm.
Come on, please. Priorities. Do we have any sort of juice, floral tea, something sweet and non-alcoholic?
I have like 90
You know we're at a
candies in my
bar,
bag.
right?
No.
No, they're not magic candies. They're just normal candies.
No, I don't trust you with candy anymore, Fessik. I don't care how magical or non-magical it is.
Didn't he almost kill himself twice?
What?
I watched him age in front of my eyes and then de-age, and it was very, very terrifying.
I eat a handful of non-magic candy.
I mean, you can eat it. I don't care what happens to you. I don't want this kid getting hurt, though, or God forbid, aging 40 years. Nobody should have to go through that.
I'll step out and ask Jordan for a drink, like a tea, a sweet tea or something.
Maybe tea or milk. Maybe.
All right.
Or water.
No, come on, please. We gotta-
Apple juice.
I'll see what they have.
Apple juice is just wine.
You could they probably have some sort of like sweet beverage that they use to mix with some of the liquors.
Here's a cup of grenadine, kid.
Here, have a Shirley Temple.
Yeah, I'll ask Durnan for a drink similar to that, whatever he decides to put together.
I'm gonna go into a dark corner of the room and try to summon Butterscotch again. And the password this time is going to be yeet.
All right, you'll summon the dog, which I think barks once when it gets summoned.
Orc.
Does it?
The hound starts barking loudly.
Oh, well, yeah, because everyone's within like 1,000 feet. Or within like, you know. Okay.
I
that's
don't
true.
know if everyone else hears it though. I think they do.
That'd be weird. This invisible barking.
It's
Like, hey guys.
You
You're
see,
don't mind the barking dog.
you see Versailles go to a corner, and all of a sudden the corner starts barking, which absolutely terrifies the girl.
Oh my
And
god.
shit.
she immediately like digs her head into Echo's like jacket that he has over.
I'm gonna just like try to hush the dog.
It'll stop after the initial like loud barking sound.
The hell is that?
Sorry, that's my dog alarm
There's nothing
it's-
there.
that you can see, but it's there. You heard it. It's definitely there. His name is Butterscotch, and he can look into the ether and see invisible creatures, which I think will come in handy for us. I think.
I'm gonna whisper to Desiree, "What's ether?"
It's like another. You know what? Actually, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Can
I
we
don't
just
want to
get to the
destroy
matter
your
at
little
hand
head.
here?
Can I? I'm working on it, Garmond. Thank you. And I'll go around to the side and just kneel down and make eye contact with this girl.
She'll kind of she's still a little scared from the barking, but she kind of like peeks out a little bit from the jacket. She'll kind of look at
Hello. I heard you were looking for me.
she nods
I'm
her head.
Desiree. It's nice to meet you. Hmm.
And Echo kind of move away a little bit and kind of kneel down too. This is who you were looking for, right? And she'll nod her head.
May I ask why you were looking for me?
I was told to.
Would it be easier for us to talk if everybody else wasn't here?
She'll nod her head.
And just turn and look at everybody else and chewing hand motion.
At that moment, I walk in. So he makes something called a Shirley Temple of the Black Raven, but I asked him to put tea instead of the usual. Anyway,
I'm gonna grab Charade by the collar and yank him out with me.
Wait, no, I put my hand out for the drink.
It's not for you. It's
I know it's not for me.
Echo is about to leave, but she tells him no.
Can I leave Butterscotch in the room with them?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
She can't see it, so.
As far as you know.
One second, I'll go to the door and get the drink from Charade.
all
And
right.
then close it
Walk
behind
out
me.
and just
I kept my promise.
usher everybody
What?
down the stairs.
Okay.
Turn around.
So it is Echo, Desiree, and Lyra.
I sit on the floor next to the door.
Okay. Make a perception check to see if you can. Are you listening in, or?
Mostly
just
just
sitting next to
listening
it?
for screams or sudden silence.
Okay, just make a perception check, and we'll keep that.
I
rolling.
also take out my keg that I
Mhm.
stole from Garmond. And I pop the
How
bung
is
out.
that not empty by now?
I swapped it out for your other one.
You
Remember?
son of a bitch.
You weren't paying attention, and yes, he did.
Yep.
And then I put I put my straw on it, and I sit there with it between my legs.
All right,
Oh, that's not good. 10.
10.
But my
All right,
passive is 12, so
Noted.
never mind.
Noted.
Okay.
All right. Echo she seems a little bit more relaxed that everyone's here, so she kind of steps away from him, and Echo takes a seat and has her take a seat. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause you and your friends trouble. I also didn't know that you knew Versailles.
I mean, yes, I do know Versailles, and those guys need a little bit of trouble every now and then, so don't worry about being a bother.
And like I said, I told your friends, I mean, I kind of came across her on the street asking for help, and I couldn't leave her there by herself.
I mean, that's what any decent person would do.
He kind of smiles. Lyra, she's here. She kind of nods.
I'll pass her drink.
She'll drink a little bit of it and set it down in front of her. And she looks about 11 or 12, 11 or 10, somewhere on there. I was told to find you.
Okay. Did the person who told you to find me tell you why?
No. But she said that you could help me.
Well, first we'll need to figure out what I can help you with. But before we get to that, what did the person who told you to find me look like?
She was a lady.
Did she seem mean at all, or was she very nice?
No, she was really nice. She told me that I could
You can talk to me, it's fine. We're friends here.
well, she said that you had a similar experience.
Similar experience as to what?
Well, she just kind of shakes her head.
Okay. Well, I won't press there. Okay, let's get back to it. What do you need my help with?
I, I keep doing things and I'm not sure why.
Mm-hmm. Um. Yeah, I see where this is going. This is real great. Like,
She
you're.
said that you could help me.
I mean, I can try to help you. Or are you trying to make the thing stop?
She nods her head yes.
Okay, well, I guess we are the same there. I'm also trying to make mine stop. When did these weird things start happening to you?
A couple days ago.
Does that match up with my timeline of the Shaba being a bitch?
Yeah.
Great. Fucking called it. Okay. Can you talk to me about the bad stuff that happened, or is that too much? Actually, you know what? Don't answer that yet. What if I tell you some of the bad stuff that happened to me, and then you can tell me some of the bad stuff that happened to you? So, like, we're trading secrets. Does that sound okay?
Make a persuasion check.
Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. 18.
Natural 20.
Oh no.
She kind of gets a little bit low and like kind of just nods her head no. Shakes her head no.
Okay. Is it okay if I tell you some of the weird stuff that happened to me anyway? You don't have to tell me yours if that's okay.
She shakes her head. Or she nods her head. God damn it. I
Get it together.
always get those two confused.
Well, not too long ago, 2 days ago, I think it was. Maybe a little longer since then. I was hanging out in here with all of my friends, and we were all talking and having a normal time. And then a lady came here and told me she found a different friend. And to show me that she had made a different friend, some weird things happened. So I kind of jumped from the bottom floor of this place up to outside the door over there, and I'll point. And then I grew a really long lion tail, which was very uncomfortable, but it's gone now. And there's a whole bunch of grass that showed up. And I used to have a really weird, funny voice. But once she told me she made a new friend, I don't have a funny voice anymore, which is very good. Has anything similar to that happened to you?
Echo's kind of looking at you strangely.
Just side-eye him.
He kind of is that true?
You think I'm gonna lie to a kid?
I don't. Sorry.
Do you lie to kids? Because that's
No.
not cool. Uh-huh. Yeah, totally, sure. You look back to Lyra.
And she kind of.
You don't have to tell me about it specifically. You can just say that some other kind of weird stuff has happened to you like that.
She kind of thinks for a second, and she's not really sure what to say. And then she puts her hands out.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of like shakes her hand a little bit, and a shower of sparks comes out.
Ooh. I'll do the same thing. Just like the little one.
She casted a prestidigitation spell.
Yeah, I did the same, but in purple.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I can't remember exactly what happened last time. but
That's okay.
I-
Sometimes memories are bad, especially when some scary stuff happens, right? It's very
But-
easy to remember or
right,
forget.
but I started being able to do that. And it scared me, but the woman, she came to me, and I don't really have a place to live, but she came to me, and she bought me some food, and told me that she knew someone that had a similar experience.
Hmm.
And then the next thing I know, she was gone.
Yeah, she likes to do that a lot. Oh boy. We'll turn to Echo.
He's kind of like,
Can Is it weird that this is actually better than what I was expecting to happen? Like, this is probably the best case scenario? Because I think this is the best case scenario.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't expect you to. I just needed to talk to somebody who wasn't a child in my normal thinking voice.
Well, I'm not really sure what to do. So you don't know her?
If this thing that talked to her and gave her her powers, if that was the same person, is who I think it is, I think I am contractually obligated to take care of this child.
Right.
So what I'm saying is you're off the hook, Echo, and I am very much on the hook. And this was not what I was expecting this morning.
Okay. And he kind of bends down to Lyra. Are you gonna be okay? And she kind of nods her head. Because I can't stay here that long. I have to go back home. But I'll be nearby, and just so you know, my really good friend out there, her name's Versailles. She's really nice, and she probably can get me if you need me. And she kind of just nods her head. And he kind of ponders that. He kind of ponders there for a minute and looks a little. Well, and he kind of stands back up. Like I said, I didn't mean to cause any trouble for your group.
Nope, it's fine. You're fine. Oh god. I mean, thank you, I guess. I don't. This is a lot to wrap my head around, if I'm being honest.
I mean, it seems like it's. There's kind of somewhat of an awkward silence in the room.
I mean, I assume we'll be able to get in contact with you if we need anything.
Right. Just have Versailles.
Is this the part where we exchange phone numbers and set up like daycare play dates, or no?
I
don't know how to do the kid thing.
I don't either, honestly. Well, I should probably go for now.
Probably.
And he'll open the door and see Fessik sitting outside. Oh, guess we're all done in here.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Did you go to that big arena fight thing?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Damn it.
Well, I saw you all actually, now that I think about it, and he kind of thinks about it, I have seen you all before.
Yeah. Kinda won.
Oh. Well, that was a pretty good show that you guys put on.
Yeah, thanks.
You all see Echo leave the room, talking to Fessik.
I ask Versailles. So, Versailles, that's your brother, Curie?
Facepalm. No. It's definitely not Curie. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not Curie. But who knows? He keeps a lot of weird things secret, apparently. So, what I'm thinking is that after we find Wesley, we need to have ourselves a little visit to this library and figure out what's going on. I'm really kind of worried. I mean, I've been worried about this whole library situation with Echo for a long time, just because it's fucked him up inside. Like, you can't see it now, but he's a mess, you know. So I would rather nip this in the bud while I can before it gets worse, because I don't think it's a coincidence that I'm running with you guys now, and you know this guy Curie, who happens to look exactly like my stepbrother. It's weird, right?
Yes.
And
That
you've been having
Curie
visions
is your
too about the
brother.
library. Oh my god, Sheree! God damn it. I'm gonna clasp both sides of his head and I'm gonna bring our foreheads together. I'm like, look at me, god damn it. That man is Echo's heir now, not Curie. Also, what kind of a stupid ass name is Curie anyway? No offense.
You know, that's actually insulting. Curie was a very close friend of mine.
I'm sorry. I'm tired of not knowing like what all these pieces floating around, like how they're connected in this great grand scheme of things, you know? Like you guys have been running for a while together, like even before I came along. So you guys kind of have that. I'm the new face in the group, so I kind of have to prove up myself a little bit more, even now, even though I've been with you for a while. But
I guess I'll mirror the same thing you're doing. Like, you're bringing my face in close. I'll just hold your face with my hands. You gotta chill out. You don't have to prove yourself to us. Look at us. No, don't look at us. Look at me. I'm a screw up, and I'm somehow still here.
As you guys are saying, this echoes behind you both. Hi. Looks back at you, Versailles. I guess I'm gonna be leaving.
oh, I want to look real hard at Echo. Like deep inside, like I really want to like ask him to just like explain what happened in the library, but I know that like he's super sensitive about that, so I'm not gonna bring it up, especially in front of strangers. But okay. Just seeing him now, making eye contact with him, I'm like super resolved to go to the library as soon as possible. So I'm gonna look at Echo and be like, I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see you is, considering you're quote unquote busy, but you take care of yourself, okay? Tell Matilda I said hi.
Yeah. Right. Your friends seem like a bunch of good people, so
You're
I guess you're
damn right
fine
they
for
are.
now. But I'll try to. I should be around the house a little bit more now.
Okay. And I'm gonna give
But
him a shy smile and be like,
but if
also
Lyra,
you left your bedroom window open, and I was kind of mad at you, so I didn't close it, and it's been open for a week. Yeah. I'm sorry.
right. Well, I hope the staff would have closed it for me. All right. Well, if Lyra asks for me, I'll be around. But it seems that Desiree, your friend Desiree, said that she could help her. It's
Wait.
nice to meet you. He tells you, Sherade.
The pleasure that the little one's not staying with you.
I guess your friend can explain it. I actually think they might be crazy, but don't tell her I said that.
All right. Just which one?
I'm pretty sure he meant both.
Ah. Yeah, I guess we all have things to talk about.
Kind of looks at you a little weird. Yeah.
Well, have a good day, I suppose.
Right. And it could.
Doesn't glare at Sherry.
He kind of puts his hand in his face. I better go. Like I said, I'll be back at the mansion if you need me. I haven't had much sleep in the past few days.
Yeah, you look like shit.
You always look like shit, and he'll leave.
Oh, I love it.
Did we just echo that we saw come out?
What?
Yeah, I'll turn around and go back to focusing on Lyra, and I'll get low and I'll pull my hands out so she can take them.
Yeah, she'll essentially start doing what she was doing, Echo,
Okay.
hiding behind your leg.
Okay, Lyra, you're going to stay with me, okay? Me and my cousin. You saw her, right, at the music store?
She nods her head.
With the white hair. You're going to stay with both of us. Now, I promise that we're both really nice. Milano is very much nicer than I am. That's a fact. Okay? So we'll take good care of you. I guess. Ooh. And you also are probably going to see my friends a lot, okay? They're kind of scary, but I promise they're very nice.
She'll nod her head.
Okay, do you want to meet them?
She hides behind your leg.
Okay, so we won't meet them yet, but they will be around. They're going to ask questions about you. I will try to stop them from asking questions about you to the best of my ability and make it very clear you don't want to talk to them yet, okay?
She'll nod her head.
Okay. We're gonna go downstairs now, alright?
Okay.
You don't have to hide behind me either. Okay? If you get too scared or you're too nervous, you can just squeeze my hand really tight.
Okay.
You shouldn't let other people know that you're scared, because being scared is a weakness, and that's very bad. You can make sparks now. That's pretty cool. And I know it's scary right now, but after you get used to it a little bit, you'll think that they're pretty cool. That's a promise.
She's not really. She's kind of lost in what you're saying to her now.
That's fine. Okay, hold
It's
my
a little
hand.
too
Let's go.
deep for Kurt.
No, I know. It's fine.
Did Echo leave the door open when he left?
Yeah.
So did I hear all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll start to leave the room.
Okay.
This is Fessik. He's very mean looking, but I promise he's really nice and he likes to eat a lot.
She's really scared of Fessik.
He likes candy.
I wave.
She doesn't wave back.
I look at Desiree.
She doesn't like you. I'm sorry.
You called me nice.
Just don't come near the kid yet, okay?
Best friends for life.
She's gotta warm up.
I know what it's like to be scared of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Know what to do.
Cool. Do not, Fessik,
What?
do not give this kid any candy, okay? Do not.
Alright.
Not even if she asks you to. That's a hard no.
Alright. Weirdo.
Get mom voice.
Okay. We'll keep walking out and down the stairs.
Desiree, before you leave, I'm gonna
Oh,
like
I'm
call
not-
the attention of the
I
whole
wasn't
party.
leaving.
Like, oh, sorry. Before I forget, I stopped by Magister's house last night, and he offered me this, and I took out the scroll of scrying. You're like, we can use this.
Remember, it's called Magister's Magic Eye.
Magister's Magic Eye is what it's called, trademark, and we can use this for a minute, once, two of us, including me, to spy on someone. I'm gonna say this like low voiced. To spy on someone.
How is a paper gonna do that?
It's a magic paper, Fessik. Believe, and it shall happen.
Fessik, you remember the magic paper that took us from being in Mushroom Darkland to back over here at Candy's house? It's the same thing, but different.
But Fessik, on that note, I was thinking of taking you, just in case things go wrong, and there's a pretty big chance that things could go awry, and they could pick up on our presence, and I need our hardest hitter when that time comes, if and when that time comes. How does that sound?
Okay.
Alright. And don't think that I haven't stopped, thinking about Wesley, okay? I love the little guy, and I think we should find him. Because I think we kind of put that on the back burner for a bit with all this craziness in Skullport. But, I don't know, if you're up for searching that mansion again, I wouldn't mind tagging along.
Okay. I wanna find Wesley. Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hand into the center like a go team sort of thing.
Before we go, team. We have a kid now, I guess.
We?
Yes,
Are we all co-parenting?
I am the parent now. Oh.
Oh boy.
Main caretaker, that's me. And then I have a co-caretaker, Jesus. Co-caretaker, that's Milano. And you guys can be the fun aunts and uncles who hopefully don't corrupt her too much. She doesn't want to meet any of you because she's very shy and very scared. Isn't that right, Lyra? They're all very scary people, huh?
She nods her head, yes. Quickly.
There's a visible frown on Charade's face.
That classical conditioning. She starts
So, long story short, she also has wild magic powers, and I guess now I have to take care of her because I don't think a kid should have to deal with that on their own. I don't think anybody should have to deal with that on their own because it kind of sucks. So I guess I'm watching her now, yay, and I'll do small little purple sparks.
You don't seem very
Anyway.
excited.
Lyra, can you cover your ears for a second for me?
She'll look up at you a little confused, but
It's okay.
slowly do
Just
it.
for 1 second.
Earmuffs.
I don't know how to fucking take care of a kid. Are you kidding me? What the fuck just happened?
You agreed to this?
I look down at Lyra. Doesn't look like she heard any of that.
No, she didn't.
Okay, good. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna let a fucking kid run around doing magic on her own. What happens if the... I just look up at the second floor all wide-eyed. What happens if that happens to her on her own? Huh? What if she's just walking around and she starts drowning on land? That's terrifying.
And now there's two of you.
I know there's 2 of us, but I can counterspell a fireball if she sets one off.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Wait, you can
Uh,
you can accidentally blow us all up?
I don't know. I assume so. Weirder things have happened.
do you plan on bringing her with you?
I don't know.
I think we should definitely leave her at Milano.
Maybe you
I
should
mean, that's
go
my
talk
plan now.
go talk to your cousin.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm
Without-
gonna talk to her, but like, how do you just?
I would
how do you
recommend-
drop a kid on somebody.
I would it happened to you, so
I know.
Yes, it seems pretty easy.
I would recommend not taking her in with you and giving Milano a heads up.
I literally hate chaos gods. Can I just say that? Can
I'm
I?
gonna conjure just a little cloud of a unicorn just flying around like near our knee height, so that way she's not looking up at Desiree freaking out.
I'll
She
just
seems a
take
little.
my-
She seems a little entranced by the unicorn.
I'll take my deep breath and recenter and put a smile back on my face and recompartmentalize, and I'll turn down at Lyra and I'll mimic taking her hands away from her ears.
She'll do it.
Okay,
Press
where?
the digitation, the Undertale soundtrack for her.
Oh boy.
Which
Okay.
song?
A good one.
The scariest one.
Yeah. The most
Just
hardcore
kidding.
one.
Good enough.
Okay. Lyra, we're going to go back to the music store, okay? We're going to talk to our cousin. We're going to make you a place to sleep and all that. And we're going to get away from all these scary people and just take a little break, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Just make scared eyes at everybody else, and I'll take her by the hand and go
Is-
back to Milano's.
Is this where we follow 20 feet behind you?
I nod a lot.
Okay.
Okay, that's about that.
Shrug at everyone else and follow her.
Alright.
Follow.
After we have a little bit of distance, I'm gonna tell everybody else. Also, don't give her any candy. I think she might be allergic or something. I don't know.
I'm 100% sure that's the case, Fessik.
That poor
She could
child.
die.
Nobody
She
else
could
was
die
there
if
when
she
this
touched
happened,
her.
by the way. No metagaming.
I'm not metagaming.
Don't give her any candy. We're not supposed to give her candy.
I don't have any to give, so
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
she knows she's not supposed to have candy, but
Well, you can be the good uncle, Fessik, and you can make sure that she knows that candy is bad for her. Okay?
candy's bad for you?
only in great quantities,
Oh.
Fessik.
Oh.
With great power comes great
Or-
responsibility.
Or if you eat one that almost kills you.
When did that happen?
Never mind.
Alternate universe.
Also, she called me nice. Not you
Who
guys
called
though.
you nice?
Just
The
me.
little one?
Desiree.
Oh,
Not you guys though, just me.
You know what that means?
What?
Grill's gonna be jealous.
oh boy.
I'm gonna kill him.
Does Versailles even know about Grill? Come on.
No.
A voice on the wind that sounds like Kiri.
Kiri?
Oh, charade, before I forget. You know how we saw Kiri at the arena?
Yes, I
We
remember.
didn't see
I saw
Kiri
him.
at the arena. No, it was that weirdo.
It was Kiri then, because that's not narrowing it down.
No, the weirdo with the
Goddamn
kid.
Shrek! You hear in the distance.
The one that just dropped the kid off. What was his name?
Echo.
Echo.
Eric.
Eric Nelly.
Yeah, Eric something.
The moment I hear Echo, I just say,
Sorry
"Oh,
about
sorry, Kiri."
Eric
Kiri,
Zabumafu.
Kiri.
Yeah, Eric Boom Food, that guy? Yeah. It was him. It wasn't Curie. So that sucks.
It does, but take this into consideration. What are we supposed to do to help her now?
Who?
The little one.
Oh.
If she is quote unquote gifted like Desiree, we need to find some way to get rid of that.
I know, man. Could you imagine if we had another Desiree running around? My God.
I mean, she's already teaching her how to be mean.
I know. Just constantly getting yelled at all the
What are you talking about? That was the nicest that Desiree has been to all of us.
I
You're
know.
not wrong, and that's scary.
That's
Desiree, you have the strangest feeling that someone's taking a
Feel really itchy for no reason.
okay. Apparently, if Milano's gonna be taken care of, and she's gonna be absolutely wonderful. So we should keep Desiree away from home all the time.
Oh,
We also
okay.
have to keep an eye out on whoever's trying to kill Desiree.
Yeah.
But this also feels very selfish. I mean, does she not have parents? Did we
Well,
get any of that
let's-
information?
No, I think she was just.
Hopefully Desiree got that information. Let's wait for her to drop the girl off, and then we can just talk about it.
Does
I don't like this one
Butterscotch
bit.
sense any weirdness happening?
In that
Mhm.
room,
You never told him to leave.
he's just in the room.
Stuck.
I'm gonna. Has he dissipated? Have I walked
No.
100 feet away? Okay.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
have.
gonna run back. Oh fuck! Oh, that's a waste of a spell slot.
Yeet.
Sorry guys, I can't try again until tomorrow. Never mind. Does it look like anyone's following us?
Make a perception check.
I perceive poorly. Can I ask Charade to perceive for me?
Sure.
You're the one that asked.
Why are you looking behind your back, you weirdo? You're gonna fall down. You know that?
Why are you so short?
Go
I
ahead and
don't
make a
know.
perception check.
Am I making the perception, or is she making the perception?
You're doing.
Versailles.
No, me.
Versailles.
Okay. Okay, fine.
You're the one that asked.
Meow.
It doesn't appear that anyone's following you.
I think we're safe for now, my friends.
Safe from what?
This is fucking water deep. I've been with you guys. The first 5 minutes I was with you guys, shit was in flames, a bridge was broken. Like, you're asking me what?
Point taken. I'll
Hey, that's when Curie was taken.
Hey, that is me. Okay.
I'll start casting detect magic and just rely on my passive perception.
Okay. Besides you and your party and Lyra's cloak, everything seems pretty in the norm.
Yeah, I think we're okay. Don't want to tangle with his end again.
Okay. Eventually, though, you guys make it to the front of the music shop.
Like a gentleman, I will knock on the door.
Oh, you're 20 feet back. Remember?
Yeah, you're far.
Oh, never mind. I thought we were there.
Yeah, you guys are 20 feet back, and Desiree standing, like, not moving outside the door with Lyra behind her.
Okay. I'll slowly open the door and peek in.
You see Milano kind of. It looks like she is like focused on something in the shop itself, but you do see her at the front desk.
Oh boy.
Hey, Milano.
She kind of looks up, a little surprised to hear.
Have you taken
Yeah.
a lunch break yet?
Yeah, I had a moment. Is everything okay?
You
Why are you
might want to
outside?
go on break for a little bit. We have a conversation now.
I mean, I can probably close the shop for a couple minutes.
Yeah, you probably should.
Are you in trouble?
No,
Then why are you standing outside?
because I want to talk upstairs.
Upstairs. Yeah.
Like in the house. Thanks. See you up there.
Okay. She'll confusedly just close the door or lock the door, I guess. Then she'll walk
Yeah.
upstairs.
I'll lock the door, go upstairs.
Lyra's following you.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, Lyra, you need to be on your best behavior, okay?
Okay.
Can you make a really happy face for me? Just like smile real big.
Make a persuasion check again.
You guys, I'm
Oh.
pretty sure she's doing the opposite of what. Yeah.
It's a 10.
A 10. You beat her on this one. Yeah.
Okay, Lyra, I need you to work with me here right now. I know I said that you could stay here, but we gotta do a little bit of work first, okay? So I need you to practice smiling really, really big and then looking really, really sad. Can you do that for me?
You see her like brow furrow a little bit, and she keeps like smiling and then frowning like over excessively too, so it looks ridiculous both ways. She seems focused on doing this.
That's adorable. Okay. I'll let her do it for just like 10 more seconds.
Okay. She doesn't stop.
Okay, you can stop now. You can stop. Okay? Those
Okay.
were some good faces you did. We're gonna go upstairs. You're going to meet my cousin officially, and then we'll get you a room to sleep, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, alright. Upstairs.
All right. You do find I imagine like you have both of your rooms and like kind of like a almost like a small little living quarters in the center of both.
There's totally a pull-out couch there.
Sure.
There's not. Pull-out couches are tacky.
No, I mean it's like a little I don't know what to say, like
Like a futon.
sure.
I don't know, Doodle.
There's something there. Okay.
I'm stressing.
But you see Milano there, she's kind of standing, kind of looking up one of the windows kind of worriedly. And you walk upstairs. I'm sorry, I didn't know we were gonna have a guest.
Yes, this is Lyra. Lyra, this is Milano. You saw her the other day, remember?
Yeah, I did. And she'll kind of get on her knees, like, and she'll, hi. And Lyra kind of gives her a really ugly smile. Huh. Guess Desiree's been teaching you how to be cheery.
Hey,
Got him.
Why is she here?
so funny story.
Okay.
It's not even really funny. It's mostly just scary and terrifying, and I don't know what happened, but I've been entrusted with a kid.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Why?
Well,
I mean, do you know her?
no, but she can do. Well, how to put this? She can do magic out of nowhere.
Milano kind of thinks for a second, and you kind of see a look of recognition on her face because you have told her what happened to you. Oh.
I don't know how bad it is yet, but she was pointed specifically in my direction because, as you know, I also got magic out of nowhere, so I thought it would be best that this kid has a role model or something. I don't know.
She'll kind of walk up to you. I mean, is this a good idea?
I don't know, but I feel like it's with my magic, when things go wrong sometimes, it's scary for me, and I'm a grown-ass adult. And this is a kid with no family, and I just kind of thought it would be better if she had a friend.
She'll kind of think there for a second. I want you to make a persuasion check.
There it is, 27.
You see Milano kind of. She's thinking for a second, and with a little bit of reluctance, she kind of nods her head.
Yeah, I know I don't know what to do here. I've never.
It's
You
fine.
know I'm not great with kids.
It's fine.
I mean, this is gonna sound really bad, but I don't know. I feel like she could be helpful.
Are you okay? Yeah.
Am I insinuating child labor? Maybe.
I mean,
I don't. Let me. I.
Look. I get it.
I don't want to just
Look.
drop her off with you all the time. I feel really shitty about that since I'm gone constantly, and I don't
Desiree.
want to leave her here, but it's
Desiree.
too dangerous to just pay
Desiree.
her with us. What?
Desiree.
What?
It's fine.
I don't know.
No. It's fine.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Okay. 19.
She is a bard. Hold on. That is. She's telling the truth.
Okay.
Look, I think a lot has been happening.
Yes.
And I guess we've had a similar experience in the past.
Yes.
It could probably for some time, but that can't be a permanent thing.
I mean, I know it can't be a permanent thing, but I can just leave her there.
I know, and I don't want her on the street either. I can watch her. If you need me to. But and she'll lower herself to Lyra again. I'm sorry, my name's Milano. Do you like music? And Lyra kind of shakes her head, or nods her head.
God damn it, Tito.
I hate music.
Music's the worst.
Maybe I can show you what I can do. Do you want to see? And Lyra looks up to you, Desiree.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, Milano's much nicer than me. She'll take good care of you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I need to go talk to my friends for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then I'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You
Just
better be best friends with Milano by the time I get back.
okay.
Okay.
Milano sighs a little bit and stands up.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I mean, she seems like a nice kid. She's just confused and lost and upset. And I tried to talk to her about what happened, but she wasn't ready to share yet. So,
Okay. She'll take her down, and you do. Milano pulls out one of her instruments and begins playing. But you can leave the shop. Milano tells you wait a few minutes before we reopen again.
thumbs up outside.
Okay, but you go outside, and everyone's awkwardly standing 20 feet away from the door.
I'm sitting on the ground drinking from my
Says
keg.
you, we look stylish AF.
Hell no. A bunch of nerds.
I'll walk over, I guess.
Oh, how you done?
Where's the joke? How did it go?
Why did this happen? I mean, I know why it happened, but why did it have to happen today?
As you say that, Desiree, you hear. You could swear you hear someone laughing.
Fuck you, Bashaba.
Who's Bishaba?
Fucking shit that's been messing with me and gave me my powers and also gave this kid her powers. God,
Is
I
there
need
any way
to
we can
find
kick
out
her
what that
ass?
kid can do. I don't know. She's a god. If I could figure out how to kick her ass, I definitely would. But she's very picky about when she shows up, and usually it's just a gloat. So maybe I'll hear from her later. Who knows? This
If you
is a
want, I
lot.
can ask Magister to see if he can look into her lore, dig up something.
Yeah,
Fucking
does she have
ish.
parents? Does she have a family?
That didn't sound like it. I assume if she had a family, she'd be with them suffering through this and not with me. Kid was walking the streets. A very nice lady showed up and bought her some food and told her to specifically come find me. And then she's been kicking it with a nobleman ever since. Until now. So I assume if she hasn't seen her family in 2 days, there's probably a very good reason for that. You think she killed her family on accident? Because I'm worried about
Hey,
that.
that's kind of a far stretch. We can't
Well,
jump her.
I'm not saying she did it on purpose. You've seen the shit that happens to me when I use my magic.
Yeah,
we're still
firsthand.
here.
You guys are also very tough.
What do you mean first huff?
What?
Oh
Hmm?
my god. I hate you,
What?
Fessik.
Well, Desiree, you're with
He was making a
the
sheep joke.
I'm
You're
just
with the
pacing
Watchful Order.
anxiously the whole time. I mean, yes, I am.
maybe
I
you
don't.
could find out if like there have been any deaths recently that
That's
match up with
true.
you know.
My only connection with people who would know that stuff is currently off the grid as a magister.
Don't you have your
Yeah,
I guess
fancy
we can talk
badge?
to Chinora, and they're not gonna tell me anything. I tried to talk to somebody, and he basically told me to fuck off without telling me to fuck off, which is the worst kind of person. If you want somebody to
girl.
leave, just tell them to fuck off. Don't be fucking passive aggressive about it. I mean, we need to
Amen.
talk to Zymon anyway, and Janora's somewhere. Maybe she can help. I don't know. Oh, God.
Well, let's at least try to do something while we have these things in
I
our
need to
head.
find this kid a place to stay forever.
We need to find some way to get that power away from her.
I need to
don't know.
find Wesley.
I need to get her an education. I gotta put her in fucking school. I gotta make enough money to put this kid through school. What the fuck?
Hey,
Just sell your clothes.
Oh no, 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 no,
Oh boy.
no. Oh god, what if she goes through my closet? Oh no. This is terrible. Why did this happen?
May I go in there and see her before we go?
I don't know if she likes you yet. She didn't she didn't seem very excited to meet anyone.
That's
I mean,
that's
you can try, I guess. I have to escort you though, or she won't talk to you for realsies.
Oh, that's fine. She doesn't even have to talk. I'm. Hey, I was a child not too long ago, relatively speaking.
Just raised eyebrow.
I think he called you old.
I don't think that's what he said at all, but thanks for being a dick about it, Fessik. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
I call you nice one time and this is how you treat me?
What?
Anyway, yeah, let's go in and talk to the kid.
All right.
So Desiree Charade, you step in and you hear a very lovely, like, kind of a harp being played. And as you guys go to the back room, you see Lyra, somewhat entranced, with Milano, who is playing her harp. And she stops when she sees you both step in. Oh, I was just showing her a couple songs.
Oh, she likes music. All
As
right.
Well, I
soon
think
as
she likes some music.
as soon as she sees you, Charade, she like runs over to Milano now.
See, she hates you. I'll
That's
go
all right.
over to Lyra and get down real low.
Okay.
Okay, Lyra. This is my friend Charade. Okay. He is okay. I'm avoiding all eye contact.
When you say that, she shakes her head no.
I know, he doesn't seem very nice, but I promise his heart's in the right place. He also plays music. I mean, not as well as Milano, but he does it.
I look at her. She's telling the truth. I don't play as well as
Nah,
Milano does.
nah. Do not talk to this kid.
Look, it's okay. And Lyra keeps shaking her head.
Maybe you should play some music there, Bard. And show her that you are able to be trusted.
Okay. Oh dear. On the spot. All right. I'll try to conjure up some.
Preferably one without singing thank you.
No, yeah, I'm all instrumental.
All right. Make a performance check.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yes!
What are you trying
Yes!
to play?
I was trying to just. I don't even know. Moonlight Sonata. Apparently on an
Oh,
accordion.
This is everything I could have hoped.
What were you trying to do?
I was just trying to play. Let's say something as simple as like "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star."
On what?
I would have gone maybe for something like a triangle, or if she liked the strings, maybe some sort of little plucked instrument.
Okay, so like a little. Okay, so like kind of maybe like a smaller harp or something.
Yeah, something like
Ukulele.
that. A ukulele, yes.
Okay, as you attempt the first string, it snaps in half.
Mm.
Huh.
That hurts.
Oh, would you look at that?
Milano kind of looks at you. I could fix that for you.
Yes, we can fix it for you at a very reasonable price.
Well,
Just
I'm a
smile
humble
real
good
big.
man, so I will take your offer, like a
Ah.
good person does.
She'll Milano will hold her hand out.
As I hand it to her and just kind of whisper, "Please take away my shame."
As you're doing this, Lyra pulls on Milano's leg, and Milano looks down. Yeah, and Lyra puts her hand out and touches the instrument, and appears to cast a spell, and it is fixed.
Ooh, fun magic.
As
See,
she
I told
casts,
you she can be helpful around
as
the
she
shop.
casts the mending spell.
Mendy Wendy strikes again.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then
Lyra.
she hides behind Milano again.
That was very good magic, Lyra.
Thank you.
Is there any other magic you can do?
Hold on.
Okay.
Fireball to your face.
She appears to cast a spell,
Mm-hmm.
and wild magic does not search. But she casts a shield spell
Oh.
as like she kind of thinks really hard, and she waves her hand, and like you see a very familiar like kind of an arcane shield kind of like briefly appear in front of her, and then it falls.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's very impressive. You're
Also-
a very strong little girl.
Don't say it like that.
I was talking to her, not you.
I know you weren't talking to me, but don't talk to a kid like that. That's disgusting.
Duh.
That's really good, Lyra.
Thank you.
You did a very good job. How do I put this? Okay. Milano will hang out with you and teach you all about music, and she might help you with her magic. I don't know. You might have to be really nice to her for that. When I'm here, I will also try to help you with your magic, and we'll try and see what you can do, okay?
Okay.
And I will try my best to help you so that all the weird stuff that happens when you do your magic doesn't happen.
Kind of nods her head.
Okay. Especially on that last one. The one that you just did, the whoop, and I'll do a shield motion. Just the woof. Whatever. I'll cast it. I'll just fucking cast shield. Why not?
Okay.
Oh
Roll on the
no!
search table.
I didn't think this through.
Oh wait, you don't have
15.
one held.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I rolled for it anyway. I got a 15. We're good.
Okay. You cast shield.
You have to be really careful with that one, okay?
Okay.
Because that one can make the bad things happen. But the one you did on the harp, and this one, and I'll do the sparks again, those ones are okay. Right?
Right.
Does that make sense?
She nods her head.
Okay, good. I don't even know what we're doing today. I will be gone for a little bit, but I will be back later tonight, and
It's-
then we
It's
can.
fine. Just we'll handle it.
Okay.
And she'll look at you straight. I'm sorry about your instrument, but I'll have it fixed by the end of the day.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be back later.
Okay.
Make sure she doesn't get too deep in my closet, please. I keep the expensive stuff back there. Okay, thanks, bye.
As you leave again.
There's some books upstairs, so you can read those. And I'll go outside.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, I guess I'm not getting anything out of her after all. Can't seem to find out where she's from, and at least we got some magic ideas out of her.
well, one, she doesn't know to trust you yet. And two, who,
Yes, I know.
who, wonderful performance you put on there, bud. Better luck next time.
That hurts.
One day, she just needs time. I know how this goes.
And
So-
and she did fix your instrument, but the strings were still snapped, so that's what Milano's gonna do.
Okay.
So, and that'll
I-
probably run you about a gold piece.
Okay. I can do that.
I mean, I wouldn't take it too hard that the kid doesn't like you. So don't worry about it.
No, I'm taking that. I'm taking with a grain of salt. I'm more worried just about I don't know. A child shouldn't be involved in the kind of things that we're in, and much less just.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I was expecting when Bashaba said that she found somebody else, I was expecting somebody more all powerful and a little bit older and bent on destroying the world, and we'd have to fight them and take them down. And at some point, I would get to punch Bashaba in the face. But I was not expecting a 10-year-old kid.
This seems a lot worse.
This seems a lot worse, but also better. But
Yeah.
also much worse.
At least there's us now. I mean, we understand to a point what's going on. We can help her. We can protect her. We
My
don't have to
issue,
make her go through what we each went through.
I know that, but my issue is one, I don't know how much more Bashaba's going to interfere with this kid's life and this upbringing that she's going to have. I don't know what happened to her family. I still think they're dead. That's where my money is. And back when this first started happening, kind of, when I had to register as a mage or whatever, I talked to Zymon about it, and he said there were others like me that this has happened to, where they get random magic side effects, but he said they weren't able to find any sort of cure to it, and most of the people who had it died terrible deaths because of their side effects, and there's no way that can happen to this kid. So, just like a little bit of stress and pressure.
Well, at least
Now
we know why she did it now.
I mean, yeah. Fuck. Part of me is worried about me, part of me is worried about Milano, part of me is very worried about this kid, part of me is worried I'm going to walk away from this house and I'm gonna come back and it's going to be an absolute ruins. 'Cause I don't know where this goes from here. Where does this go from here?
Is there anyone else that we can take her to that might be able to keep her safer?
My friends, maybe. I was gonna say Zymon, but that's fucking ridiculous. I know for a fact that dude's not good with kids.
I don't know if my
I-
mother might be around somewhere.
I don't. I don't want to keep passing her off from house to house until we get this figured out. I'd rather this just be a transition period with me until we can find something more permanent. I don't want her to feel like she's unwanted moving from place to place without any sort of solid ground or anything beneath her, because it's going to make her crack and probably make her more emotionally upset. And when you're emotionally upset, you make bad decisions, and sometimes those bad decisions involve magic and side effects, and I can't have this happen.
What about with the hollow?
Ow. Ugh. I trust 2 of those. What?
Yara, she's really good with kids.
I
And what was this?
We need to find a permanent place for her.
Or we need to find a solution for this.
I don't think there's a solution. Well, there is. I guess there is a solution.
Mm.
Fuck you, Doodle.
And at that, we're gonna have a break. All right. Well, everyone's here.
Yep.
Outside Milano shop.
Cool.
Alrighty. I put my keg away.
Well, let's go find Wesley.
Yeah.
Did we tell Zymon that we were gonna meet with him on a certain day?
We were supposed
Or
to
just
get
that
in
we were gonna
contact
come
with
find
him
him?
and tell him when we were ready, and we haven't done that yet.
Do we think that this lab that he's talking about has anything to do with Wesley?
I
Or
found Wesley
could we
outside of a
think-
lab.
Well, if the lab is
think-
tied to the Zentarum and the Zentarum is tied to Ragna and Ragna has the same mutations as Wesley, then yes.
Yeah.
That was a lot of dot connecting.
I mean, it's pretty obvious if you think about it for like literally 30 seconds. I'll stick my hand out for a high five from Versailles. Int bros. Yeah, I need to think about something else. Maybe we should let Zymon know we're ready to move forward on that. I feel weird not having talked to him for a little while.
I'm sure he's been listening and watching us from the shadows.
He would never do that.
That's
I don't know,
not
he's
weird,
pretty
Of course
creepy.
not.
You know,
I mean, maybe creepy to you guys.
He's
still
pretty
don't
creepy.
like him.
He's fine.
He fingered
Yeah,
Charade's
sure.
brain.
And mine.
And Garmon's.
Maybe you shouldn't have been doing illegal stuff. All
What-
I know is he gave me
You
this
were
thing
a
right
part
here,
of that.
and I tapped my fancy tiara, and he agreed to help us so far. So as long as we're all focused on the same mission here, which is taking down these laboratories, he's good people.
Yep.
You know,
Outside of that, you can go back to mistrusting him or whatever. It's fine.
I heard.
He's also been helping me with my magic powers, so maybe we shouldn't piss him off too much.
I heard that his picture in the Hunk of the Month calendar was edited.
What?
I heard
No.
that shit too, man.
Wow,
true?
that's crazy. I don't think so. I walk by that calendar every day. Oh, fuck. Do I need to take the calendar down because there's a kid in the house? Oh, no. Do you need to child-proof a house when the kid is 10 or 11 years old?
No.
I don't know.
No.
How would you know, Garmont?
I mean,
Have
I'm
you ever
not
had a
10.
kid before? Fessik,
Remember.
I'm not worried about you.
Wait, when does someone stop being a kid?
I am the size of a child. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna
What?
remember those words. They'll come back.
Have you seen how short I am?
Yeah, but you can walk into things and be perfectly fine.
Armand, how old are you?
I know you're not fragile.
How old am I?
Oh,
Like 30.
so if you're 30,
So you're like a baby.
Wait.
You're a baby.
You're still
That's a
little.
lie.
Garmon's a whittle dwarf baby.
That's a lie. Hold on. I'm like 200.
He's like 10 years old.
How much do I know about my own species?
200.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh,
Ah,
sweet.
fuck.
I'm real good at those.
I'm older than Garmon
14.
now. This sucks.
14.
Hmm.
You know generally that they don't live forever.
Am I aware that I am not a child?
Sure.
Okay.
All I'm saying is you've all had mostly lives, years of experience doing whatever the fuck it is that we all do, and this kid was born 10 years ago. I don't know what she's capable of. I don't know what she can get hurt on.
It looks like she can walk around just fine and avoid hitting things.
Do
I
I still
mean,
need to take down
can-
the hunk of the month calendar, though? I should probably tell Milano. Milano! Message. Casting message. Milano, do we need to take down the hunk of the month calendar? Because I feel like we should probably take it down.
I already did it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I feel like she's
We're
gonna
good.
be
We're good.
a little bit more responsible than you would be.
Hey,
What?
rude.
But true.
No, I don't think that's true.
Do you want to
I am.
message
You
Zymon?
hold on. You really think Milano's more responsible than I am? Are you kidding me?
yes.
It looks like she owns a successful shop. You got
How are we
fired.
supposed
in
to-
like 3
Wow.
days.
I showed up 5 minutes late to work one time.
She also
Out
has a
of my-
girlfriend.
A recent girlfriend.
Says the voice from the sky.
Excuse you, Bashaba. That does not mean I've been taking care of your fucking asses for so long. I feel like I'm pretty responsible.
Hey.
You know what? No, you're right. I have been taking care of you. I can handle a kid. We're
Hey.
fine. Panic attack is
Hey.
over. I'm sorry I was just mean to you. I know I said I would stop being mean to you, but I feel much better now and I apologize. It's not gonna happen again. Okay, go. Talk.
As long as you feel better.
Hey.
No, just keep. I'm trying to make myself feel better. Just start talking.
I'm the only
What are
reason
we
you're
doing?
not dead.
Shut up. What are we doing?
Can you send something to Zymon and ask him where the fuck to meet him?
We have a scroll. Versailles, can you cast the spell on the scroll, please?
Which one?
Which one?
The
It would be sending.
sending. Let
Oh.
him know
I
we
don't-
found out what the ichor was from the monsters, and also we're ready to go fight a lab or whatever.
Excellent. I will
It is really hot outside.
In,
do
20,
that.
in 25 words or less.
Yep.
Okay.
We find
Can you
Iker.
Yeah.
Meet us.
you
Please.
guys figure that out? I need to go stress shot for a minute. I want to go
Okay.
find Aw.
Okay. His shop isn't too far away from Milano's shop.
That's what I figured.
I follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna message Simon.
Do that.
This Versailles, we found Iker. We ready to go lab. Now.
I
Come
take the
to
hat
us.
off Sharade's head.
There is a brief moment of silence. Versailles. And you hear, very well.
Spooky.
Meet me at the location that we last spoke.
Okay. That's not dangerous. Okay. Cool,
Things are
cool,
about
cool.
to get quite interesting. And
Hey.
that's all you hear.
I'm glad that he used those precious few words to add that his trademark interesting. That's important. Okay, I'll relay that to everyone. To the usual.
And then
Working towards the yawning portal.
Okay, not that usual. The
That's
last
not,
place.
that's not where we last talked to.
Yeah, but the only
Where
one that
we
heard
last
it
spoke
was
to someone.
Versailles.
And she said
But I
the
relate to
usual.
you guys.
Yeah.
going down to the pub, get a pint. Wait for it to blow over.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Desiree, Fessik, you go to Oz Shop. As you step in, you see the magnificent tiefling, currently somewhat looking bored as he's kind of sitting there in thought. And as he steps in, yes, my favorite customer. What can I do for you today?
Hi, how do you feel about making parasols and also kids' clothes?
Kids' clothes?
Yeah, you heard me, like really fancy, high class stuff.
Well, I can make anything, but you, Desiree.
It's not for me.
She had a kid.
Can we answer the parasol
I
thing first, please?
seriously doubt that. I could definitely make a parasol.
I would love a parasol, and I don't know, something for a kid.
Well, I don't usually dabble with kids.
No,
clothes,
I know, but
but-
like, listen, we have like a agreement going on where I advertise your store and you wash me with your wares. And so I'm
Well.
asking if I can. I will pay for this one.
Huh?
Oh,
Well,
oh,
I wouldn't be a fantastic, brilliant
mhm.
fashion designer if I couldn't even make a simple child's outfit.
Exactly. You're the
Wow,
best
what
I
are you
know. I wouldn't go to anybody else.
looking for exactly? Tell
I
me.
don't fucking know. What do kids wear? I don't fucking know. Like a dress. She's
can make
like,
a
yay,
dress.
hi, I'll put my hand up at her general height.
I could probably do that.
Okay.
There is one thing I'm curious about. Instead of payment,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little bit more interested in that friend that you brought to the party the other day.
Which one?
The fancy fellow.
Candy?
Yeah, that one.
What about him?
Oh, maybe you could put in a word for me?
I mean, that seems easy enough.
la.
I kind of owe you. I will see what I can do.
Well, this can be done.
Okay. Parasol first, though, please, if you don't mind, and then kids' clothes.
Of course.
Thanks.
Give me a couple days.
And the parasol is for me. I just want to be clear on that. So,
I figured.
okay, thank you.
Wait, wait,
What?
wait,
What?
wait,
What?
and I hold up the pink fez. Can you make a fancy one of these that goes with my suit?
I hope that you don't want it in that color, though.
No, I want a fancy one.
How about I make you something else?
Is it gonna look like that?
No.
Oh. Can you...
God, no.
Okay, so remember when you did make my suit and you made the little suit?
Uh-huh.
Can you
Yes,
make
I did.
Can you make 2 hats? Or is the
I
little
could
one,
probably do that.
little one for the little suit?
What happened to that suit?
I put it on my friend.
No.
Because I
Don't
think
worry
you
about it.
didn't you. No. Where did you wear that? Just to the party, right?
I wore it to the party. I wore it to the arena.
That's why he saw you with it at the arena.
I wore it somewhere else. By the
But he
way,
did see you at the party. Okay, never mind.
is it still ripped up? I don't remember if anyone cast mending on it.
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm
we
gonna
have
take it
someone
out.
for
Let's
that,
find
Nobu.
out. I take it out.
It is ripped to shreds.
Like, can you
Oh,
fix this too?
Oh, boy. What did you do?
Well,
Look. Of course I can fix it. Just next time be a little more careful, please.
I mean, careful and my line of work don't really go together, but I want to look nice when I'm doing my line of work. You know what I mean?
Fessik,
What?
maybe
15 gold
you wear,
pieces.
15.
maybe you wear the nice clothes when you're supposed to look nice,
I
and
wanna
we
look
can get
nice
you
all the
like,
time.
what if we get you like a business one? like an outfit specifically for business and one specifically to look nice.
I thought those are the same thing.
They are two different things.
Yes. Yes. And I'd pay the 15 gold.
Okay. Well, I could probably design something from one of my new lines that I'm working on.
Ooh.
Though, and that wasn't intentionally for someone of your stature, but probably make do.
More importantly, is there a way we could make so you know when there's magic and magic can make stuff do stuff? Is there a magic that'll make it not get ripped up?
There actually is somewhat of an enchantment. I could ask one of my friends. Of course, it would
Might
cost
be
extra.
I think we're onto something.
Yeah, if you want to commission that, you could probably, with the outfits, the magic, the labor, the love of my hands, I could probably say 40 gold pieces.
You know what? That sounds like a good. That's a deal.
Fantastic. So a parasol, a young person's dress,
Yep.
and an outfit that does not get destroyed,
And 2 hats.
and 2 hats.
And I put in a good word for you with Charles Candy the Third.
Of course. Well, I expect some good news.
I will keep you updated.
Well, I'll begin to work on that.
Thanks,
Of course. Anything for my favorite customer.
Oh, thanks.
don't I know it. And then I'll go back to the room.
I imagine we'd be walking up to like the outside as she was walking out.
Yeah. You guys will all reconvene. It's not an issue.
Okay, I feel a little bit better. So, what does Zymon say?
Versailles is gonna lead the way.
Perfect.
To the. Well, I mean, we all know where the place was. We all went there together.
Where is the place?
It was
This is the place where we last.
a house in the Southern Ward.
Cool.
Not any particular like an important location. It was just a pretty like a common family house that you were led into.
Onwards.
Okay. You guys make your way to the Southern Ward. Eventually coming onto this location, you knock on the door. There's a brief moment of silence as the door slowly begins to open by itself.
Spooky.
Weird. Walk in.
And as
Hello
you
in the
step
dark. Hello,
you step-
Zymon. What's good?
you step in and you see the hallway that leads to the back and in towards the large meeting area that you guys once spoke to everybody. Marco. Who else was there? Shrade's mom.
Hold on, I have notes for this. Oh no. Yara, Magister, Chinora, Marco, Charade's mom, and Simon.
Well, the only one there is Simon, and he is currently sitting at a desk, kind of what looks to be feeding the little crow that he has. As he looks up, as you all step in. Well, that was a lot quicker than I was expecting.
How long did you expect us to take?
I don't know. Your all punctuality has been rather inconsistent.
Well, I'll have you know, sir, we are all very responsible adults. So,
Sure.
I whisper to Desiree, What does punctuality mean?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna sit down.
Oh, okay.
Well. How was your trip to the Underdark?
I mean, we're alive.
I can see that.
I just take a deep sigh.
What else is there to say?
Just curious, that's all.
It's not a great place,
We all
but
know
we're
who was
alive.
definitely. And your charade, how was your father doing?
I wouldn't know. I haven't met the man.
Make a deception check.
I ain't lying to myself.
Make a deception check. Hell yeah.
I'm now on fire.
Right. Well, I guess he's doing well then. So, what did you find out?
Look up when you're in the caves.
Noted.
So we were pulling the little mushrooms, right? And a really big mushroom came out. And then Desiree grunted at it for 10 minutes and it went away.
Really?
I don't know what
That's
that means,
true.
but that's what happened.
Wow. Sounds quite interesting. I have found the location of this lab.
Oh.
Though it might prove a little troublesome getting in.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to elaborate?
Wow, do you remember that house that you broke into not too long ago?
The
Yes.
one that kickstarted all of this.
Well, it appears that it's located underneath.
Oh, where the big scary monsters were.
You know, that makes a lot more sense now.
Does make a lot more sense now.
Well, I hope you're all prepared.
You gonna go now?
What do you... Well, it's up to you. What's the plan?
I'm gonna go now.
Maybe we. I used some magic today. I'm feeling a little bit tired. Maybe we wait till tomorrow.
There's no rush. Though probably the sooner the better.
Yep. I'm just really exhausted from using a bunch of magic today. Hoo boy.
I'm curious, Charade. You seem rather different.
No, I'm not feeling 100%.
No, you don't look that way. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Right.
So some more recent news. It appears that Ezor has gone missing.
Mm-hmm.
He hadn't reported that day,
Yep.
according to Chinora,
Yep.
but he is no longer in the spotlight, it appears.
I'm okay with that.
But it's hard to say. Something a little bit more concerning, though, Garmond. It appears that Raoul is dead.
Oh,
I found him, slain in his office.
do we know what happened?
Unfortunately, it's not my duty anymore to investigate that. It was just what I heard. And unfortunately, Chinora, that's not her district.
Do we know whose district that is?
Well, as of recent, let me pull up the. That is now under Imal. Was not, unfortunately for him, was not voted in as a magister by the nobility, but a man by the name of Sobrel.
Sober.
I think I spoke to you all about him at one point. Someone did.
It sounds familiar. I would have called him Soul Bro for some reason.
Does anybody have notes on that?
Hold on.
If not, then we'll just say that Zymon told you about him.
Oh, yeah. Wizard, outcast, old man, uninvolved in politics. That's my notes.
That's essentially it.
Cool.
So might talk to us. Perfect.
Think it was because he was easily bought out.
So use candy. Perfect.
You saying we might have a reason to go talk to Candy?
Well,
Hmm.
I have a reason to go talk to Candy. This gives all of us a reason to go talk to Candy.
Well,
Interesting indeed.
was Brawl the only one?
Unfortunately, yes.
He was working with Azor. Or he's friends with Azor.
Maybe. Curious. If I had been able to investigate it myself, I'm curious. I wonder if I would find some answers, but unfortunately, I can't really involve myself anymore with the politics of this town. Maybe Chinora will say we'll find out something soon, but unfortunately, I haven't heard from her. She should report back soon, though.
Well, I guess we'll knock out this lab thing and then worry about that after.
What time is it right now?
With everything that happened this morning, we're probably pushing late afternoon.
I mean, if we really want to go today, I just need to take a nap. And I'll be good to go.
No, we can.
Rest up. I believe you're going to be needing it.
Gonna be needing a lot.
You do need to find a way in, though.
I mean, I assume through the sewers where we went before.
If I know anything about breaking into places, and I do, they probably went and found all the ways to get in and then blocked them off.
Aren't you really good at breaking stuff down so we can get in them, though?
I mean, yeah, but that's never quiet. I can go with Versailles. We can go figure it out.
Just the two of us.
I mean, we're just looking for a way in.
That's true.
If anybody else wants to come, they can. Desiree, you have to go take a nap.
Oh,
Your bones are aching, and you can go do that.
I need a drink first.
Well then. Guess I could follow you around if I need to.
Simon, what have you been doing in the meantime? You allowed to tell us that?
I've been searching. Searching for answers.
Any good ones yet?
I told you what I found out.
Oh, okay, great. Did Chinora tell you about the acre we had found out?
Yes,
Who
she did
was?
notify me about that.
Okay, good.
Troublesome, yes, but it is something that we're going to have to look into a little bit further.
Have there also been any reports of more people like me recently at all?
And why would you ask that?
Just curious.
Not that I'm aware of.
Any recent family deaths
He just shakes
in
his
the
head.
last couple days? Cool.
Of course, though, not all information gets spread across the city very quickly.
I mean, it goes without asking, but if you would tell me if anything like that shows up very soon, I would appreciate it.
Of course. Not an issue.
Anybody else have any questions?
Mm,
Did they tell you that we were attacked by people in the Lord's Alliance? Did we have that conversation?
That was after you guys left, I believe.
yeah.
You guys never talked about it to them.
Well, we got jumped.
Well,
One of them was like a vampire, but not the same.
a
He's
vampire, you say?
Yeah. And then the other one also very
Interesting.
weird. Different magic I hadn't seen used before.
You know, a lot of has been going on. If a vampire was running amok, maybe there would be some more answers to what's been happening around.
Well, that vampire's not really running amok anymore.
Well, you see, typically when you find one, you find more.
Oh, great. Sure, they're gonna be real happy.
Usually they have their spawn. Well, thank you for that information.
Raoul was probably killed because those lackeys they sent didn't kill us.
Interesting.
That's my
And
guess.
who knows how much Azor plays into that?
Well, sure it's related. If Raoul, I mean, we found the note on the bodies to kill us. I assume it's tied in.
We never did identify who wrote the note, right?
It was written in Infernal. Yeah, and past that, you guys really didn't do anything with it.
We still have that? Does somebody have that?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Who had it?
I read it, but I didn't keep it.
I assume we would have shoved it in the bag of holding or something if nobody has it written down.
Yeah, I have it written down in my notes that we took it, but it didn't say to who. Oh, wait. Thrown in the bag of holding, I guess.
It's not written in here, but if it's in the notes that we took it, then
Yeah.
Then we
Along
take
with the
it.
Dominate Beast spell scroll and a potion of diminution.
yeah, whoever took those just kept them on themselves. They
Yeah, I
still have
kept
it.
That would have been
the-
Versailles.
Yeah.
So it's either in the bag of holding or Versailles has it.
Let's just say it's in the bag of holding, because I
Okay.
don't. Yeah.
Simon, how familiar are you with Infernal?
Unfortunately, it isn't one of the languages I know.
You don't have one of the magic spells that makes you read it.
Not today.
Well, then tomorrow, I guess.
No, how about right now? I want to rub this in his face. I can help you with that.
Excellent. Please share.
So it says here. What does it say?
Do you know Infernal?
I do.
Essentially, I didn't really give like specifics on what it said. But it was essentially an order by someone named Figure, no signature, to where to meet or where to find you all, and essentially to take you out. The hit order.
And the place that they found us was where we were sent to by the Lord's Alliance. So, you know, probably a little connected.
Well, something that we can all keep in mind then. But I think there are more important matters at hand currently.
Zaman, if you had to make a list prioritizing the order we should tend to things, that would be so dope.
Unfortunately, I can't make that call for you.
Have you...
I find you've been quite capable in handling your own problems, though, too. Rather impressive, actually, coming from the people that I met not too long ago. You know, the ones that came to my office every day.
I would still go there
Who
if you
did that?
worked there.
Well,
But you
unfortunately,
don't, so
matters
now we
change.
don't get to have our daily business meetings, and I have
Well?
to say I'm a little upset.
My apologies.
Oh, those were good times.
I'd be more than happy to train you a little bit more.
I would appreciate that very much, yes.
Well, you never asked after the fact.
'Cause I didn't know where to find you. You just disappeared, and then the last time we talked to you, it was all we have to go to Skullport and business.
Well, name a place, name a time. I'll be there.
Later today.
I know, honestly, though. Maybe a little later tonight.
Well, saying as we're not going tonight, that seems reasonable.
How would you feel about having someone else sit in on it?
And who would that be?
Boy.
Somebody who's found themselves in the similar situation that I'm in.
Very well. That can be
Great.
arranged.
Okay. She's a little bit shy, so maybe no hood.
Of course.
I don't know if that would be... Do you guys think that would be scarier or not?
Oh no, what's his face look like?
Like, mean.
Let me see. Alright, let's take that hood off. Let's see what you look like.
You see a skeleton now. He's not wearing a hood right now. He's
Oh.
not wearing a
Okay.
hood right now.
Okay, I still don't know
Oh,
what
you
he
didn't
looks
say
like.
that.
Well, I mean, last time he wasn't wearing his hood.
I still
Oh,
don't know
after
what
he
he
put it
looks
down.
like.
That's Virgil Devil May Cry.
Yeah, he looks like Virgil. We decided.
Okay, I don't know what that looks like.
You're a lot
Look,
younger
I
than that.
have the token like right here.
Where? He's
It's
behind
under-
the options thing. Hold on. Can't move it.
Yeah, no hood.
Okay, now that's not scary.
Okay. Yeah, no hood. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Of course. But unfortunately, I can't go looking as myself
Well, I mean, yeah.
unless we find a place that I can remain hidden. Also, Charade, your mother has been staying with Paulo. Their hideout seems somewhat safe.
Maybe we meet there tonight then?
Of course.
Okay.
Zymon, do you know what Kane's face looks like?
Unfortunately, no, I've dealt little with the man.
Aha. Secrets even from you. Somehow I feel giddy about this.
Strange that you find such interest in trying to one-up me, you and your friends.
I mean, maybe if you didn't, speak to us so condescendingly, like we're
Have
sheep.
I?
Only one of us is.
I'm simply asking questions. Well, till then.
Zaman, can I talk to you in private before we leave?
Of course. He looks at all of you.
I guess
Aye.
that's our cue.
See you tonight for some private lessons. Wink, 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 wink.
Shut up.
Is your eye okay?
What?
Huh?
Desiree, is your eye okay?
I wasn't actually winking. That was loopy add-on.
That was just Desiree's stand, which is loopy.
I guess we all go outside.
It's just you and Simon trade.
Dugga dugga duh.
Zaman,
Just kidding.
I've never really liked you.
Hold on. I need to change the music. No,
The music this whole time.
I don't think I've used this one. Let me see what it sounds like. Okay.
Remix. Zaman, I've never really liked you.
I know.
I've never looked at you eye to eye, but I already know, per our previous engagements, how this ends. I'm going to be honest with you because I have a feeling that there's something bigger than my petty distrust in you. I haven't been feeling all that great. This thing just showed up around my neck, and it's been weighing there. There's also another life in the balance, and I want to find out if we can get rid of this power. Whatever it is affecting Desiree, maybe affecting others. There's got to be a way to undo it. There's a child now in the mix.
This is the one that Desiree was speaking about.
Yes.
Well, it has been somewhat of an interest of mine, that I took interest in Desiree's abilities. As I asked you that favor before.
I can't believe I'm still doing you that favor now.
Well, it's something we can look into. Magic is a tricky thing, and unfortunately there hasn't been very many instances of what occurs with someone like Desiree.
She keeps mentioning Bashaba, and she feels like this is Bashaba getting back at her. Whatever this is, it has something to do with her. I've been saving money for a way to get out, for a way for me to get out, for a way to get my mother out. If you tell my mother, I put it in her hiding spot, but I feel like maybe we should use that money to take care of someone else. She would know better what to do with it.
Well, we could definitely talk to her later, as we're all meeting at that location.
Very well.
You could tell her yourself.
Perhaps not in front of the others. As for the man with my father's name, I really didn't get a chance to talk to him. I don't know what to think. I just feel so angry. But yet it was
Wow.
also calming down there. I don't know what to think, and I don't know what to feel.
Sometimes our homes call back to us, though I think anything with that man is somewhat of a disappointment.
I feel a bit insulted.
Oh, we did lose our friend to his mistakes.
Well, This girl can now use your help, can use our help. Desiree could use our help. So, any information on that? And something about a library. I don't know. I asked a little for myself, but if we can help them first.
Of course. Just remember, there are greater things at work currently. Unfortunately, this isn't just about us anymore.
All right. Hey, do you really not know Infernal?
I don't.
That's one thing I've got over you.
Impressive.
Thank you. It was something taught to me by one of my, I guess, role models. Do you know if they're still alive?
And who would that be?
Well, the first one that comes to mind is the old man, Melchior. Last he told me it was something about going off to another island, salt or other. I don't remember. Oh, never mind. It, like you said, this is bigger than all of us. Just thank you.
Hold
I'll
on.
continue.
Let me check. Hold on real quick. I'm going to check something quick.
Ooh.
Charade, can I ask?
Yeah.
Do you believe in any god?
At the moment, I seem to be underneath the eyes of the Raven Queen.
And if you could ask her any question at the moment, what would it be? Just one question.
I've asked her questions, but are you meaning I'll get a truthful answer?
Potentially.
How do I save this city?
You see Zymon stop and reach down in his bag, and he pulls out some incense. And he lays out it in front of him, lighting it, and you kind of smell the aroma kind of permeate the room. And he mutters some arcane words under his breath, and he casts divination.
I'm just reminded of the Adro Temple.
He kind of thinks for a moment after, kind of as his eyes kind of gloss over, and you see like a brief like pulse of light kind of go through him, and he stops, and it kind of goes away, and he kind of stands there and looks. Well, you spoke of a library before, correct?
Yes. We had a couple of friends, and I've been getting messages about finding it.
As far as I'm aware, this particular location may be the answer that has the answers that you seek.
All right. I'll believe you. Thank you.
And unfortunately, from what I'm told, which also concerns me somewhat, is Desiree's magic still heavily involves in what's at play, according to your deity.
The Raven Queen.
That's all I got.
Zaman, what deity do you believe in?
I myself am not much of a spiritual man.
Can I do an insight check? The guy just did divination.
Go for it. It's like a half-truth.
Okay.
Sometimes we find ourselves meddling with things that we're not supposed to. I guess even for someone like me, that's true.
No, you say you seek answers, and I seem to absorb them one way or another. All right, I'll seek out this library, and hopefully we can just undo this mess.
I fear that that might be more complicated, but I guess only time will tell. Now, please. I think we all have a business to tend to.
All right, till later then.
Of course.
Asshole. In Infernal.
He doesn't say anything.
Okay, I walk out with everyone else.
All right. You'll find yourselves outside of this building.
Hmm.
Any last things that you wish to do before our session ends?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go look for a way into that house. We're
Okay.
into the area under the house. Does anybody want to come with me?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay.
I'll go along. Maybe I'll have a chance to talk with you, Versailles.
Now, the original path that you guys went through was through another house that you accessed. Now, Fessik, you are aware of the sewers and you know about the position. However, not necessarily pointing out where exactly you went to. I'm going to need an intelligence check from you.
Alrighty, here we go.
You got it.
16.
Yay.
It's not bad. And with the small knowledge of where you were and your vast knowledge of the sewer network in Waterdeep, you were able to locate the place that you found, bypassing completely the house that you stepped through. And when you approach there, that entrance to that location is completely covered with cement and stone.
I poke it.
It's hard.
Okay.
Is there some place we can go around?
Maybe. And then I go exploring, looking for a way around.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
It's gonna do real good. Real good. Real good. 16. Rolled out of my thing, but it was the same roll.
Okay. I would say you don't necessarily can't find another entrance into these grounds.
Mm-hmm.
Not one that's completely covered in sewer.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to go completely into a pipe that leads there. There is risk of quite a bit of risk though taking that route.
Someone might flush a toilet.
or you might drown. The other thing is there are sections that are a little bit thinner, probably coming from the houses surrounding it, that you could potentially break through.
Mm-hmm.
But that would require, obviously, a way to move stone.
Like a hammer.
Possibly a spell, but you don't know that.
I think for Fessik's brain, it would be smashed
Yeah.
with a hammer.
Potentially possible with a hammer, especially with your hammer in particular.
In my 21 strength.
But those are your two options.
Hashtag charges.
At least at least the sewer route.
Yes. And make a note. Or I ask the wizard to make a note.
I note it.
Can I try something?
Sure.
At each of those entrances, I want to just unleash a charge of the Hat of Vermin.
You want to just throw a rat at it?
Yeah.
What do you make rats? Bats? What?
No, just a rat. And I don't throw it out. I just kind of like let it go on the ground. I'm hoping to see if maybe the rat. I'm banking on a small chance that the rat will find like a crevice or something. As it's
Not.
getting away.
I would say that when you do, because the first thing any creature does when they leave the Hat of Vermin is just run away from you.
Right, exactly.
And I would say that I don't think you'd find any relevant information coming from a creature like that.
That's fine. I've tried.
Would erupting earth work?
Potentially.
Can I try?
Right now.
Yes.
At where? Where are you trying this?
Like where the foundation seems like the weakest, but like with I don't want to put whatever's above in danger. Like I don't want anything to cave in, but in a
Go ahead and throw up
strategic point.
Go ahead and throw up the spell.
One second. Let me the spell card.
By the way, is Circus's picture missing for anyone else?
I
Yes.
accidentally deleted stuff.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I would say there's a chance that there could be some structural damage. In the location that you're at, with what you're trying to do, with that spell being not very specific, there will be a percentile of risk to actually casting it in that fashion.
Okay. Never mind then.
So it would be based on a dice roll.
Nah, what was the first option you gave? Where the risk of drowning?
Me swimming through a pipe full of poop.
Yeah, essentially.
Fuck it, I'll do that.
How much constitution do you have? Okay, you're actually kind of tanky, huh?
Yeah.
I'll wait for you guys out here.
I tie
Yes,
a rope around
you do
my
find
waist.
you do find a pipe that seems to lead towards the direction that currently has flowing water. Not necessarily poop water, but if you remember, they had an entire water system that's constantly flowing there.
Yeah, I tie a rope around my waist and I hand the end of it to Charade. I think I have 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
I have 50 feet as well in case we need to extend it.
I should just.
And it would be wide enough for all of you to fit through, technically. Do you want to? How are you doing this?
I'm also gonna tie the second rope. Actually, we're gonna tie the other rope. No, I'm gonna tie myself, and I'm gonna tie it around Versailles with a few feet in between us, and then I'm gonna hand the end of it to Charade. Say if you feel a tug Start pulling.
Maybe like two tugs.
Okay, if you feel 2 tugs, start pulling.
Okay. Let's see if we can anchor this down somewhere because I don't want you pulling me down with you.
Okay.
You could probably find a place on the stone that you could probably do that.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, if you're ready to go, let me at least do this. So I'll cast a level 2 Longstrider on both of them,
Okay.
and then I'll concentrate on a level 2 Heroism on both of them,
Okay.
and then Fessik, you get Bardic Inspiration.
Yay. Well, I also... Okay, yeah. Yes. Alrighty.
Okay. So you guys are going in. Versailles and Fessik are going through the pipe.
Yes.
All right. Who's leading?
Me.
Okay. So for both of you, due to the current and the nature of the water coming out, I need an athletics check.
Righty. 22.
22.
Oh, wow.
Versailles.
18.
Wow. And I need a con save.
24.
I need one more con save, Versailles.
8.
Okay. As you're stepping through, and it you can't see the water. Even if you had your eyes open, the water would be rushing to the point where you couldn't see anything. It is murky. It is disgusting. As you're making your way about halfway through, you feel Versailles struggling a little bit behind you.
Kind of reach back and like look for a hand.
You do feel it eventually. It is kind of flailing a little around a little bit. You are I think you guys are both tied to each other,
Mm-hmm.
so you're kind of holding her there right now.
I'm gonna kind of turn around and see if I can maybe make out whether there's struggling, like panicking, or what.
It's probably more as they're starting to.
I'm
Like
gonna
the
move
body's
this backwards.
okay. As you guys move back towards the entrance of this pipe.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just get us back out of the pipe.
Okay.
Dang it. I didn't think that would be as bad as it was. I'm so sorry about that.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of threw me for a loop. But, are you going back in?
I mean, yeah, I can do this. It's fine.
Be careful.
Pat her on the back.
And as you guys are doing this, you guys are watching. Charade, your belt starts. Your whip starts feeling a little warm to the touch.
Versailles, this doesn't seem safe. I tugged twice on the rope.
Oh, God.
They were just looking at you like, huh?
We're right here.
Yeah, you guys are like looking at each other, and as you guys are talking, you start hearing a laugh kind of echo throughout the sewer system.
I untie myself from the rope.
And as you are standing there, you see a humanoid figure stepping towards you all.
From the direction we came from, or
And it was in an opposite direction.
so like if we went the opposite direction of where that thing is, we could get out.
Probably.
All right. I pick them both up and I run.
All right.
'Cause I have what? I have Longstrider. I don't know what heroism does.
It makes you not scared.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. And then I pick them up, and if I can dash with them,
Okay.
that's what's my speed? I think it's 40, so it goes. That's 100 feet round.
I will say, because of how quickly you got out of there, there isn't very much more information I can give in regards to what happened.
Okay.
but just know that that did happen.
Yes.
And as you're running and escaping out of the sewers, that is where we'll end the session today.
No.